Now let's shift our focus to a mindset that redefines failure. Mindset number 6 is, mistakes are opportunities to get smarter. If you've ever been taught to fear failure, this one's for you. In our traditional school system, failure is often treated as the ultimate setback, a sign that you're not smart enough or capable enough. But in the world of entrepreneurship, mistakes are not a mark of stupidity, they're a badge of honor. Why? Because every mistake you make is an opportunity to learn, adapt, and come back stronger. Entrepreneurs don't fear failure, they embrace it as part of the journey to success. Entrepreneurship is a constant learning process, and mistakes are some of your best teachers. Here's why this mindset is essential. It encourages resilience and adaptability. It allows you to view setbacks as stepping stones, not roadblocks, and it helps you grow smarter, stronger, and more prepared for future challenges. Let's start with Steve Jobs. When Jobs was ousted from Apple in 1985, many saw it as a devastating failure. But Jobs used that experience to grow smarter, founding Next and acquiring Pixar. Both ventures taught him valuable lessons, and when he returned to Apple, he revolutionized the company with iconic products like the iPhone and MacBook. Another example is Thomas Edison. Edison famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Each failure brought him closer to creating the light bulb, a groundbreaking invention that changed the world. Even Sara Blakely, the founder of Spanx, credits her success to embracing failure. Growing up, her father would ask her daily, "What did you fail at today?" This mindset taught her to see mistakes, not as setbacks, but as opportunities for growth and innovation. So how can you embrace the mindset that mistakes are opportunities to get smarter? 1. Reframe failure. Stop seeing mistakes as a reflection of your abilities. Instead, view them as valuable feedback for improvement. 2. Analyze and learn. After a setback, take time to understand what went wrong and what you can do differently next time. 3. Take calculated risks. Don't be afraid to experiment. The more you try, the more you learn. 4. Celebrate the lessons. Acknowledge the progress you've made because of your mistakes. Growth comes from learning, not from avoiding failure. Now let's move on to mindset number 7, which is about taking calculated leaps of faith to unlock your potential. Learn to take risks. If you play it safe, you stay stuck. Let's explore why successful entrepreneurs embrace risk as a key to growth. Risk-taking is at the heart of entrepreneurship, but here's the catch. Successful entrepreneurs don't take risks blindly. They understand what is risky and what isn't. Taking risks isn't about being reckless or gambling your future on a whim. It's about evaluating opportunities, weighing potential outcomes, and stepping outside your comfort zone to achieve something extraordinary. Here's why learning to take risks is critical to success. It pushes you to innovate and explore new possibilities. It builds resilience, teaching you to handle uncertainty with confidence. And it separates you from those who settle for mediocrity by playing it too safe. Let's take a look at Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. When Bezos started Amazon, selling books online was considered risky. E-commerce wasn't mainstream and many doubted it would work. But Bezos took the risk, and over time, he expanded Amazon into the global giant it is today. Had he played it safe, we might never have heard of Amazon. Another example is Richard Branson. Branson built the Virgin Group by taking calculated risks. Whether it was launching Virgin Atlantic to compete with established airlines or starting Virgin Records when he had no prior experience in the music industry, he once said, "The brave may not live forever, but the cautious do not live at all." Closer to home, think of the countless small business owners who left secure jobs to pursue their dreams. Whether it's opening a cafe, starting a tech company, or launching a clothing brand, each of these ventures involves risk. But with risk comes the potential for reward and growth. If you think playing it safe protects you, think again. Playing it safe can actually be the riskiest thing you do because it keeps you stuck. You don't grow, you don't innovate, and you certainly don't get smarter. Entrepreneurs understand that without risks, there are no rewards. Every successful business, product, or idea exists because someone was willing to take a leap of faith. So how can you learn to take risks like a successful entrepreneur? Here are some strategies. 1. Start small. Begin with manageable risks to build your confidence. It could be launching a side hustle, testing a new product, or making a small investment. Do your homework. Evaluate the risks by researching, analyzing data, and understanding potential outcomes. Accept failure as a possibility. Not every risk pays off, but every risk teaches you something valuable. Focus on the bigger picture. Remember, even if you face setbacks, The lessons you learn will guide you to greater success in the future. Surround yourself with risk takers. Collaborate with people who inspire and encourage you to step out of your comfort zone. We've seen how taking risks can lead to growth and innovation, but boldness alone isn't enough. You need to bring something unique to the table that sets you apart. That's where mindset number 8 comes in: value proposition. This mindset is about being unique, specific, and focused on what makes your business stand out in a competitive world. Every successful entrepreneur understands that customers don't buy just products or services, they buy value. And the stronger your value proposition, the more likely you are to win their trust and loyalty. Your value proposition is the unique benefit your business offers that no one else can replicate. It's about solving problems, meeting needs, or creating experiences in a way that stands out in the marketplace. A strong value proposition is the foundation of a successful business. Here's why it matters. It helps you attract and retain your target customers. It differentiates you from competitors, making your brand memorable. And it provides clarity and focus for your business strategy. Let's take a look at some real-world examples. First, consider Apple. What makes Apple unique? It's not just their products, it's the seamless ecosystem they've created. From the iPhone to the Apple Watch, everything integrates effortlessly, offering customers simplicity and convenience. That's their value proposition: cutting-edge technology combined with user-friendly design. Now think about Tesla. Tesla's value proposition isn't just about making electric cars, it's about creating a sustainable future. By offering high-performance electric vehicles with unmatched innovation, Tesla has redefined the automotive industry. Even smaller businesses can have strong value propositions. For instance, a local bakery might stand out by using only organic, locally sourced ingredients or by offering gluten-free and vegan options. These specific qualities make their products unique and highly appealing to a niche audience. Entrepreneurs succeed by focusing on what sets them apart. They don't try to please everyone, they target a specific audience and meet their needs better than anyone else. This is why it's crucial to identify what makes your business different. Is it your product's quality, your exceptional customer service, your innovative approach? Whatever it is, your value proposition should be crystal clear. So how can you craft a compelling value proposition for your business? Here are some steps to get you started. 1. Understand your audience. Know your target customers inside and out. What are their pain points, needs, and desires? 2. Analyze your competition. Study your competitors to identify what they do well and where they fall short. Use this insight to position yourself uniquely. 3. Highlight your unique strengths. Focus on what makes your business different. Is it speed, quality, affordability, or innovation? 4. Simplify your message. Your value proposition should be clear and concise, so customers instantly understand what you offer and why it's valuable. 5. Test and refine. Gather feedback from your audience and refine your value proposition until it resonates deeply with them. Now let's dive into a mindset number 9 that's a non-negotiable skill for any entrepreneur. Learn how to sell. Selling isn't just about transactions, it's about persuasion, communication, and building trust. And many successful entrepreneurs have mastered this skill by seeking experience, not money. Selling is the lifeblood of entrepreneurship. Whether you're pitching to investors, attracting customers, or building relationships, you're constantly selling. But here's an important truth. Many entrepreneurs didn't start by chasing money. They took jobs or pursued opportunities to learn the art of selling, to understand what motivates people, what builds trust, and what convinces someone to say, "Yes, I'll buy." Here's why learning how to sell is essential for every entrepreneur. It helps you connect with your audience and communicate your value effectively. It builds resilience by teaching you how to handle rejection and objections. And it empowers you to build relationships that lead to long-term success. Take Mark Cuban, for example. Before becoming a billionaire entrepreneur and investor, Cuban worked as a bartender and later as a salesperson for a software company. These roles weren't about earning big money, they were about gaining valuable sales experience, understanding customer needs, and refining his communication skills. Then there's Sara Blakely, founder of Spanx. Blakely spent years selling fax machines door to door. That experience taught her persistence, how to handle rejection, and how to pitch her products effectively, skills that later helped her build her billion-dollar business. Even Jeff Bezos, before founding Amazon, worked on Wall Street, gaining insight into selling ideas and investments. That knowledge laid the groundwork for how he would later convince customers and investors to believe in Amazon. When entrepreneurs take sales jobs, they're not doing it for the paycheck, they're doing it to gain experience and insights that are invaluable for their future ventures. Sales jobs teach you how to communicate with different types of people, identify their needs, and create solutions that resonate. These lessons go far beyond monetary rewards. They're about building a foundation for long-term entrepreneurial success. So, how can you master the art of selling as an entrepreneur? Here are some actionable steps. 1. Start small. Take up roles that involve direct interaction with customers, such as retail, customer service, or freelance gigs. 2. Understand the psychology of selling. Learn what drives people to make decisions. Emotion, trust, and perceived value are key factors. 3. Practice active listening. Focus on understanding your audience's needs instead of just promoting your product. 4. Embrace rejection. Rejection is part of the process. Every no is a step closer to a yes. 5. Refine your pitch. Learn to present your product or idea clearly, confidently, and persuasively. 6. Seek feedback. After every sales interaction, reflect on what went well and what could be improved. We've learned that mastering the art of selling is a critical skill for every entrepreneur. Now let's take a step beyond skills and strategies and dive into a mindset that connects deeply with your purpose and values. Have a spiritual intellect. This mindset number 10 is about aligning your actions with a higher purpose, serving others, and making a meaningful impact on the world. Entrepreneurship isn't just about profits, growth, or innovation. It's also about purpose. A spiritual intellect goes beyond knowledge and skills. It's about listening to your inner voice, understanding what is right, and staying true to values that uplift your fellow human beings and the planet. It asks deeper questions. What can I do for my community? What can I do for the environment? How can I serve others in a way that creates lasting impact? Your spirit, not just your intellect, is what guides you to make decisions that are not only good for your business, but also for the world around you. Here's why having a spiritual intellect is essential for entrepreneurs. It keeps you grounded and focused on the bigger picture. It aligns your business with values that inspire trust and loyalty, and it helps you create a legacy that goes beyond financial success. Let's explore some real-world examples. Take Patagonia, the outdoor clothing company. Patagonia's mission goes beyond selling jackets and gear. It's about protecting the environment. They donate a portion of their profits to environmental causes and encourage their customers to repair and recycle products rather than buying new ones. Their spiritual intellect has not only built a loyal customer base, but has also made them a role model for sustainable business practices. Another example is Tom's Shoes. Their one-for-one model, where every purchase of shoes leads to a pair being donated to someone in need, showcases how a business can prioritize giving back while still thriving. And think of Tesla's mission to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. While Tesla is undoubtedly a for-profit company, its vision is rooted in creating a better, greener future for humanity. Entrepreneurs with spiritual intellect think beyond short-term gains. They focus on long-term impact, asking questions like, is this decision aligned with my values? How does this action contribute to the greater good? Am I leaving the world better than I found it? This mindset doesn't just make you a better entrepreneur, it makes you a better human being. So, how can you develop a spiritual intellect as an entrepreneur? Here are some steps to guide you. 1. Reflect regularly. Take time to meditate, journal, or simply think deeply about your purpose and values. 2. Ask the right questions. Focus on how your business can serve others and make a positive impact on the environment. 3. Incorporate values into your business. Align your company's mission and practices with principles that promote sustainability, fairness, and compassion. 4. Engage with your community. Build connections with people and organizations that share your values. This not only amplifies your impact but also reinforces your commitment to doing good. 5. Let your spirit guide you. Trust your inner voice when making decisions. Your spirit often knows what's right and wrong, even when logic alone might not. So there you have it. Mindset number 10, have a spiritual intellect. When you align your entrepreneurial journey with your values and purpose, you create a business that not only thrives but also serves the greater good. So there you have it. 10 mindsets that define successful entrepreneurs. These mindsets aren't just ideas, they're actionable principles that can transform your approach to business and life. From believing in yourself to giving back, these lessons will empower you to face challenges and build a lasting legacy. Which mindset resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into achieving entrepreneurial success. See you in the next video.